Hello, welcome to SpeedrunMojo, where we count down the top 10 facts of different speedrunners. In this episode, we're covering HoloKnight. Uh, let's yeah, let's let's just get into it. Really, let's do a deep dive into HoloKnight, the person. Number 10, Stranded Isle. Hollow Knight is really good at Stranded Isle, and Hollow Knight actually has the world record for Stranded Isle, and really for a long time was the only person that cared about this game. So, it would be accurate to describe Stranded Isle as being the game that Hollow Knight is both most accomplished in, but also the best at. Um, Number 9. Hollow Knight is the dream of Stranded Isle. This is pretty simple. If you go onto Hollow Knight's channel, you'll see a lot of Stranded Isle but content. Stranded Isle but my inventory is invisible. Stranded Isle played the right way. It would really be fair to say that Hollow Knight takes a lot of inspiration from Dream's content, in terms of Stranded Isle, sort of videos. Number 8. Uh, Hollow Knight actually has a big history with Google, and more specifically, Google Doodle Champion Island Games Begin, where when the game first came out, Hollow Knight was pretty much the best runner there. Hollow Knight was the first person to get a sub 10-minute time, and this was a moment in the game where most people couldn't even smell a 10-minute time, much less getting sub 10 minutes with a 950 like Hollow Knight did. And in fact, uh, this was before the leaderboards even existed, so it hadn't quite blown up yet, but really, Hollow Knight was paving the way for a lot of speed tech there. Number 7. Hollow Knight was actually the first person to develop SIPD. It was a completely unknown condition until Hollow Knight developed it, and actually it started to spread among various Stranded Isle runners. For those of you who don't know what SIPD is, SIPD stands for Stranded Isle Personality Disorder, and it is described as enjoying Stranded Isle, enjoying the gameplay of Stranded Isle. Number 6. Hollow Knight's a bit of a stalker. The way that I met Hollow Knight was, I ran fragments of Euclid, pictured on the screen, and Hollow Knight kind of tracked me down because that is a Nusan game. So a little bit of a stalker, a little bit of a private eye sort of detective in intelligence there. Number 5. A bit of a nerd, bit of a geography nerd, bit of a flag nerd. Hollow Knight definitely knows more flags than I knew existed, and definitely likes to share their opinion on these flags. Could probably name at least some of the countries on this map, and actually knows all of the United States. Um, that's pretty good. Number 4. For our sub 5 um, fact, we are giving a fact about sub 5. Hollow Knight was the first person to get a sub 5 time in Stranded Isle. It was a monumentous occasion. Really, not a lot of people knew or really thought that this would ever happen when the game sort of started being ran, and Hollow Knight really proved us wrong. Really pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible with Stranded Isle. Number 3. Uh, Actually, Hollow Knight's the leader of big business. Hollow Knight is the CEO of big business. The rest of us are just on the board of directors, and Hollow Knight is kind of the PR, front-facing, smiley mascot for the big business. So that is a fact. Number 2. Hollow Knight has a bit of an anime speech in them. You'll know if you're around during the time where Hollow Knight was really pushing for sub 5 that Hollow Knight made this speech that I'm gonna give you some time to read. All right, that should be good. So yeah, Hollow Knight has a bit of an anime character in them. And, bonus fact, I will never let them live this down. And for our number one fact, HoloKnight is a really amazing speedrunner who is basically responsible for the entire N2SC community existing. Because if HoloKnight didn't care about Stranded Isle, I know that none of us would have by now. So big shout outs to HoloKnight for being an amazing speedrunner and a really great friend.